What if I told you that every single challenge you're facing right now, every heartbreak, every triumph, every person you've ever loved or lost, wasn't random at all? What if before you even took your first breath in this life, your soul sat in a realm beyond time and space and deliberately chose all of it? Your family, your soulmate, even your deepest struggles. And here's what will blow your mind. There's actually a way to break free from this entire cycle forever. Because what I'm about to share will completely transform how you see your life's purpose and your spiritual journey. This is where we dive deep into the mysteries of manifestation, spiritual awakening, and the incredible journey of our souls. Today we're exploring something that completely changed my understanding of why we're here, the cosmic design behind reincarnation and how karma shapes every choice your soul makes. We're going to uncover the 3 major phases of your soul's journey, how you chose this current life, what happens after death, and most importantly, how you can break free from the wheel of reincarnation entirely. Section 1. The soul's pre-birth choices. Picture this. Before you ever entered this physical realm, your soul existed in a state of pure consciousness, completely connected to the divine source. No separation, no limitations, just infinite love and wisdom. But here's the beautiful mystery. Even in that perfect state, your soul felt a deep longing to grow, to experience, to understand itself more fully. The physical world isn't punishment, beautiful soul. It's a school, and your soul, in its infinite wisdom, chose to enroll. Now, this choice wasn't made alone. In the space between lives, your soul meets with a council of ancient guides, beings of pure light who've walked this journey before. Together, you review every possible path your life could take. Think about this for a moment. Your soul didn't just randomly get assigned to your family. It chose them. Why? Because every dynamic in your family, the love, the challenges, the lessons, were perfectly designed to teach your soul something it couldn't learn anywhere else. If you're learning patience, you might have chosen a challenging family dynamic. If you're mastering unconditional love, perhaps you chose parents who would test that capacity. If you're developing self-worth, maybe you chose circumstances that would force you to find your inner strength. And your soulmate, that wasn't a random encounter either. You've likely journeyed together through countless lifetimes, playing different roles in each, sometimes lovers, sometimes family, sometimes even adversaries, all in service of both souls' growth. These are called soul contracts. Before entering this life, you and other souls made agreements about the relationships and dynamics you'd experience. Your soulmate agreed to find you in this lifetime to help you learn about love, trust, or whatever lesson your soul needed most. Even the people who've hurt you. They're playing their part in your soul's curriculum. It doesn't excuse their actions, but it does give them cosmic meaning. Your soul also chose your physical traits, your talents, even your potential health challenges, all tailored to support your spiritual mission. The time period you were born into, your culture, your socioeconomic status, none of it was random. You are not a victim of circumstance, beautiful soul. You are the conscious co-creator of your reality, and every experience you're having is by your soul's design. Section 2, the after-death review process. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. What happens after this life? How does your soul decide where to go next? When your physical body dies, your soul doesn't face judgment from some external force. Instead, it transitions to what's called the interlife, a realm of pure consciousness where learning and growth continue. In this space, your soul undergoes what's called a life review. But this isn't about punishment or reward. It's about education. Your soul examines its previous life from a broader, more detached perspective. You relive every action, every thought, every choice you made, But here's the profound part. You also experience the emotional impact of your actions on others. When you showed kindness, you feel the joy you brought to someone's heart. When you caused pain, you feel that pain as your own. This process helps your soul recognize where it grew and where lessons remain unfinished. It's all about understanding, not condemnation. This is where karma comes in, and I want you to understand this clearly. Karma isn't punishment. It's balance. It's teaching. It's growth. Every action, every thought, every emotion creates energetic ripples that eventually return to your soul. If your soul caused harm, it might choose to experience a similar situation in its next life to develop empathy and understanding. If it showed kindness and generosity, those positive energies return as opportunities and blessings. Your soul also reconnects with its soul group, clusters of closely connected souls that evolve together over many lifetimes. These souls appear in various roles throughout your incarnations, sometimes as family, sometimes as friends, mentors, or even challenging relationships that push you to grow. After this review and karmic assessment, your soul begins the incredibly creative process of designing its next incarnation. This is where those soul contracts come into play again. Your soul selects its next physical traits, its family dynamic, its cultural context, and even significant events that will guide its development. Some challenges and meetings with important people are pre-planned to ensure your soul learns what it needs to learn. But here's what's beautiful about this process. Your soul retains free will. While much of your next life is planned, you can still choose how to respond to life events. If you avoid a planned challenge, the universe will creatively provide new opportunities to learn that same lesson. Once planning is complete, your soul prepares for reincarnation by crossing a veil that separates the spiritual and physical realms. This veil causes you to forget your past lives and pre-birth plans, ensuring that your experiences feel authentic and spontaneous. But your soul's purpose isn't completely hidden. Throughout your life, you receive subtle reminders through instincts, dreams, and that deep inner calling that guides you toward your mission. Section 3. Breaking free from the cycle. Now here's the question that changes everything. When, if ever, can you break free from this cycle entirely? Liberation from the cycle of reincarnation isn't about escaping life. It's about transcending the illusions and limitations of the material realm. It's about your soul reaching a state where it exists in complete harmony with its divine source. This state, called enlightenment, moksha, or ascension, is your soul's ultimate destination, and it's absolutely possible in this lifetime. When I say liberation, I don't mean your soul ceases to exist or loses its individuality. Instead, your soul becomes fully conscious of its divine nature, shedding the layers of illusion that create separation. In this state, your soul can choose to remain in higher dimensions of existence or return to the physical plane as a guide or teacher, but now free from karmic obligations. So how do you achieve this liberation? It's a gradual process of spiritual awakening that requires 3 key elements. First, cultivating self-awareness. Your soul must recognize its patterns, desires, and fears, understanding how these bind it to the material world. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection help you observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. Second, resolving karma and healing. This involves addressing unresolved karma from past lives and healing wounds. By forgiving others, seeking forgiveness, and releasing resentment, your soul frees itself from energetic ties that perpetuate the cycle of reincarnation. Third, releasing attachments. Attachments to people, possessions, and outcomes tether your soul to the physical plane. True detachment doesn't mean abandoning love or responsibility. It means experiencing life fully without relying on external factors for happiness. Liberation requires harmony with universal principles, recognizing that every action creates ripples, understanding the interconnectedness of all things, and raising your vibrational frequency through thoughts, emotions, and actions that resonate with love, truth, and harmony. The final step toward liberation is the realization of the oneness of all existence. In the material world, your soul perceives itself as separate from others and the divine. How do you know if your soul is nearing liberation? Look for these signs: diminished attachment to material success or failure, profound inner peace regardless of external circumstances, unwavering love and compassion for all beings, and a longing to return to the divine source or selflessly serve others. Throughout history, enlightened beings like Buddha, Jesus, and other spiritual masters have chosen to reincarnate not out of necessity, but as guides to help others on their paths. They serve as reminders of your soul's potential for liberation. Understanding how karma affects your soul's choices is the first step toward conscious spiritual evolution. You're not trapped in an endless cycle. You're on a journey toward ultimate freedom and unity with the divine. Every challenge you face, every relationship you experience, every moment of growth is moving you closer to liberation. Your soul chose this path because it knew you had the strength to walk it. Remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a powerful soul on a sacred journey, and every experience is serving your highest good. If this message resonated with your soul, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our deep spiritual dives. Second, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Your act of sharing could be the catalyst for another soul's awakening. Third, leave a comment below sharing your own experience with karmic patterns or spiritual awakening. This community grows stronger when we share our journeys together. Until next time, remember, you are infinitely loved, divinely guided, and capable of transcending any limitation. Keep shining your light.